They're called conversion switches or auto sears. They're small, simple devices that change handguns into illegal machine guns. In the past 6 months, federal investigators say they've seen an explosion of them on the streets of North Texas. Our investigative reporter Brian New joins us now from Dallas. And Brian, you have found that these switches are becoming easier and easier for people to come by?
Yeah, not just easier for criminals who know what they're getting, but also easier for teenagers who may not fully understand the dangers. You can find a switch right now being advertised on social media for as little as $100. Federal law enforcement officials tell us that they are very concerned that these small, simple devices will make gun violence this summer here in North Texas more dangerous than ever.
Put your hands up. You better put them where I can see them.
He was pulled over in Arlington for speeding. But as the saying goes,
I'm stepping out, but what did I do, man?
There is no such thing as a routine traffic stop.
I'm not resisting.
Then calm down.
Yes, sir.
Calm down.
Yes, sir. Yes,
calm
sir.
down.
Yes, sir. I'm not resisting, guys.
The smell of marijuana led to the discovery of
1, 2,
5 bags of the drug.
And 3.
Officers also found a 9mm handgun with something attached to it.
So what is this thing right here?
At first, officers were puzzled by the small black box.
Is it just a, you know?
No, I don't probably know what that would be for.
But once they realized what it was,
when did you put that selector switch at the back of the gun?
it became the focus of their investigation.
Because you know what that does. You know exactly. Let's not bull around on it. You know what that does to the gun. And I'm very interested in how you obtained that.
In a jailhouse interview, 23-year-old Carl Kudayan of Grand Prairie told detectives he bought the switch off the internet.
What site did you use?
They shut it down.
What was it called?
It was shut down. I mean, I honestly don't remember. It was like a couple months ago.
Kudayan pleaded guilty in federal court to possession of an unregistered firearm and was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison. To understand why that small black box receives so much attention, just watch and listen. This is a handgun. This is that same handgun with a switch. 30 rounds in less than 2 seconds. The ATF allowed us to try. With the switch on, the kickback is noticeably stronger, while our accuracy dropped significantly.
These things fire faster than what the U.S. Army's carrying. That's how fast these switches are making these handguns. It's a real problem.
ATF Special Agent in Charge Jeffrey Boshek says getting these illegal devices off the streets of North Texas has become his agency's highest priority.
We have seen these things explode. We're buying these things undercover almost every week.
In December, Ramon Navarro of Dallas was sentenced to 10 years in prison for possession of an unregistered firearm after he tried selling 3 switches to an undercover ATF agent. Then in March, Martina Vina, also of Dallas, was sentenced to 4 years in prison for selling illegal switches. According to court records, Avina and his co-conspirators sold 20 switches to an undercover agent. The men had been advertising on Snapchat. Who needs them Glock switches?
You name the social media platform and they're advertising these things for sale.
While ATF agents have confiscated thousands of these switches in recent months, Boshek says it's getting harder to keep up. He took us back to the ATF inventory room to show us why. No longer are switches just being manufactured overseas. They are now being made by 3D printers like this one that was confiscated right here in North Texas.
These things are coming from here. They're being made in Arlington or Fort Worth or wherever.
How concerning is this?
Extremely concerning. I can tell you, I've been the special agent in charge here in Dallas for 4 years, and I would say that this, in the last 6 months, has what scared me the most is the quick proliferation of these devices.
Federal prosecutors told me that they want people to know that if you are caught with one of these illegal switches, they will prosecute you to the full extent of the law. Karen, they want the message out there that they are not messing around when it comes to these switches.
So, Brian, when you were at the gun range with the ATF, other than the speed, what did you notice when you shot the gun with the switch on it?
Yeah, Karen, so you know when you fire a handgun that there's a recoil or a kickback. Well, when you put that switch on, that kickback is magnified, and if you're not prepared for that, the accuracy goes down. So ATF agents told us that they are concerned, one of many things that they are concerned about with these devices is that because of that lack of accuracy, that more unintended targets could be hit.
So is there, I mean, it's truly frightening to think that there are so many of these things out on the streets in North Texas. So is there anything that can be done about it, anything that we can do about it?
Yeah, so one of the goals of the ATF is they want people to know about these devices. They want people to know what a switch looks like. They want them to know just how dangerous they can be. And remember that most of these are being sold on social media. And who's on social media? Our teenagers, our kids. So Karen, it's just another reminder. I know we talk about this all the time about why it is so important to know what your teenagers, what your kids are looking at online.
Absolutely. All right, Brian New, thank you. Another fantastic story. Thank you so much.